Growing in Faith, 7 Stories for Children, written and illustrated by Helen Caswell. God's love is for sharing. God loves me. I feel God's love like sunlight shining down on me. But I want to know, how can I love God back? You can't give God a hug or anything. I'd like to talk to God the way I talk to Dad. I've got a lot of questions Dad can't answer. I'd like to walk with God, or better yet, we'd ride our bikes together in the park and look at all the trees and things God's made. I'd like to give God something nice, my lop-eared rabbit maybe, or a beautiful bouquet. Of course, the flowers are God's already, and the rabbits too. How can you give God anything when everything is God's already? You can't even share your ice cream with God. But I could share with someone, couldn't I? I know someone who would like a hug. And I know someone who would like a kiss. And if he's careful, there's someone I'll even let play with my lop-eared rabbit. And I will say to God, I loved you lots today, the only way that I know how to do it. God won't answer me exactly, not like other people do, because that's not God's way. But I will know God's listening because God loves me. Hear this. In the actions you heard in the story, what seemed like an easy way to show God's love? What would be a hard way to show God's love? See this. Where do you already see God's love being shown? Act this out. How can you show God's love to people around you? The end.